Everyone, and welcome to the Town Board regular meeting for Tuesday, October 24th. Please rise and join me for the Pledge of
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Councilmember Dottori?
Present.
Councilmember Jeffrey?
Present.
Councilmember Wilshire?
Present.
Councilmember Feldman?
Present.
And Supervisor Levenberg.
here.
Okay. Do we have any announcements?
Have a few. There's a lot of stuff going on as we're getting closer and closer to Halloween and all the great things that are happening. Of course, I want to remind everyone that this Friday and Saturday, October 27th and 28th, our tranquil, beautiful Cedar Lane Park will be transformed into the Forest of Fears for the 2017 Haunted Hayride. Tickets are still available, but going fast. Don't miss out. They have been planning and prepping, and they have actors working this year, trained actors, and lots of incredible scenes. So don't miss out. Be sure to visit www.forestofears.org to get your tickets, as no tickets are planned to be sold at the event. You will, however, be able to buy field access for $7 per person, cash only, which will grant you access to a non-haunted hayride, a hay bale maze, carnival games, music by DJ Johnny G, performances by the Sleepy Hollow Dance Company and the Mike Risco Band, and so much more. Gyro Uno and a Beats pizza truck will also be on the field selling delicious treats. You are not going to want to miss this, so be sure to get your tickets today. I forgot to Flaming Monkeys. Flaming Barrel of Monkeys is going to be doing a fire display, and that's a very exciting, fantastic show. And you're right, somehow we missed that. It's going to be good. There's no fire eating involved because apparently that is completely nonsensical. There's no monkeys getting cooked. It's just the name of the company. But we're looking forward to a great show of fire and agility, I guess we should say. This has been an exciting week for the town of Ossining. You may recall that 3 weeks ago, the town participated in Organ Donor Enrollment Day for the second year via a partnership with Live On New York. We were joined by Assemblywoman Sandy Galiff, County Legislator Catherine Borgia, Village of Ossining Mayor Victoria Garrity, Ossining Public Library Director Karen LaRocca Fells, and several community members whose lives have been touched by organ donation for a press conference before heading out into the community to speak to folks about enrolling. Well, the good news is we learned last week that Ossining got the most enrollments of any participating municipality in Live On's catchment area, and that includes all of New York City, Long Island, and the Lower Hudson Valley. So rock on, Ossining. We are so proud. I want to offer my sincere thanks to all of the businesses and organizations in our community who joined with us to get this awesome recognition, including Walgreens, CVS, the Ossining Ambulance Corps, the Ossining Public Library, Ossining School District, and Open Door Family Medical Centers for getting on board, to all of those who enrolled with us, and Victoria Caffarelli in my office for her expert coordination of all those volunteers. Each person who elects to be an organ donor can save up to 8 lives, and we got 31 enrollments this time around, which is nearly 250 lives that can potentially be saved thanks to Team Ossining. So congratulations to all. On Friday, we learned that the town is one of 51 out of 127 communities that applied in New York State to receive an urban forestry grant to conduct a tree inventory of trees in our commercial district. Kudos again to our resident grant writer, Victoria Caffarelli, and those organizations who helped us, including our EAC and Green Ossining, as well as town resident Donna Sharrett and Parks Foreman Mario Velardo, who helped us to find a certified arborist. Also last Friday, I was joined by Superintendent of Highways Michael G. O'Connor, Town Village Engineer Paul Frioli, and Green Ossining Chair Susie Ross on a visit down to Scarsdale, where we had the opportunity to visit the Scarsdale Food Scrap Recycling Program. You may recall that at the Town of Ossining's October 3rd Town Hall meeting, we were joined by Michelle Sterling and Ron Schulhoff, the folks who organized this program down county, and we discussed what a similar rollout might look like in Ossining. As the board discussed what we would like to see in our sanitation contract, and as we're looking at the bids specifically, we're going to include as an option having a curbside food scrap pickup. And we asked Michelle and Ron if they would help us out with the language for the RFP. So they have gotten back to us just this evening with some really great suggestions that we could incorporate. And we really appreciate all of their knowledge and their expertise that they've lent to us and to help Ossining get on the map with food scrap recycling, basically. I also have some great news from our receiver of taxes, who wanted to share some information about the recent property sales that we completed this month, and that is as follows. On September 27th, the town closed on the sale of 27 Secor Road. The highest bidder, Pedro Silva, 27 Secor Core, paid $165,000 for the property. Proceeds were used to pay off total outstanding village, town, and school taxes of $81,852.58 and related expenses. On October 18th, the town closed on the sale of 15 Meadowbrook Drive. The highest bidder, Luis Arevalo and Blanca Nambel, paid $300,100.50 for the property. Proceeds were used to pay off total outstanding village, town, and school taxes of $40,688.05 and a water bill of $293.75, as well as related expenses. We are delighted to have these properties back on the tax rolls and to know that the properties were sold to purchasers with good intentions of maintaining them. And thank you to Steve Silverberg for helping out with the closings, and to Holly for doing such a great job on her first public auction of town properties. We're very appreciative, and we're happy to have them back on the tax roll, as mentioned. On Thursday, October 26th at 7 p.m., I will be joining other candidates for elected office with my colleague, Mr. Wiltshire, at the Ossining Public Library for a candidates forum. Hosted by the Ossining Chamber of Commerce, I'm looking forward to discussing the great strides we've made for the town over the past 2 years and for Councilman Wiltshire over the past 4 years, and I hope you will join us. Candidates for the Village Board of Trustees and for the District 9 County Legislator seat will also be speaking at the forum. If you have any questions that you would like the candidates to address, there may still be time to submit them. The Chamber of Commerce is running this, so you submit them to john@ossiningchamber.org with questions for candidates forum as the subject line. Send ASAP. On Saturday, October 28th, bring your costumed kids and pets to the Ossining Elks Lodge to celebrate Halloween. Everyone will gather at 11 a.m. before parading up the hill to the Mike Risco Music School, where there will be entertainment, treats, and activities for all. And if you're still looking for plans on Halloween proper, look no further. The Ossining Police Department and the Ossining Recreation and Parks Department will host their second annual Halloween Spooktacular. All are welcome between 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. to join the party on Main Street to get in on the trunk or treat. You can dance to some great music, strut your stuff in the costume parade, and oh yeah, grab a few handfuls of candy. We encourage everyone to check out the safe, family-friendly Halloween event on Tuesday, the 31st. Finally, please remember that on Thursday, November 2nd, we, along with the town of Newcastle and the village of Ossining, will be leading the second group of public forums for the MOGO, or Millwood Ossining Go, Bike Lane and Open Space Corridor project. We hosted 2 sessions earlier this month at Club Fit Briarcliff, but these upcoming sessions will take place at 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. at the Ossining Public Library. And that date again is November 2nd. Please come and hear about the project. Give us your feedback on how the proposed routes address your needs or how we can do better. We want to hear from you. RSVP on the MOGO page on the Town of Ossining website. You go to Millwood Ossining Go page under projects. If you're not able to attend, you can check out the MOGO survey also on that page and share your thoughts with us. And we have been getting a lot of feedback via the survey, and we're excited about that as well. On Saturday, November 4th, Green Ossining will be holding another repair cafe at the Joseph Caputo Community Center between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. If you have some clothes that need patching or a new button or a plant that's seen better days, a favorite piece of costume jewelry that could use some expert repair, all of these things Green Ossining's team of experts can help with. Visit greenossining.org for more information. No gas-powered items, please. Just human powered, I guess. Finally, I want to remind everyone that on Tuesday, November 14th, the town board will be holding a town hall meeting at the Austining Public Library beginning at 7 p.m., which is a half hour earlier than we usually start. After a short special meeting, we will be joined by Mr. Gerald Benjamin, the Associate Vice President for Regional Engagement at SUNY New Paltz and the head of the Benjamin Center, who also conducted a study about the impact of enacting homestead in the city of Kingston. John Wallum from the New York State Office of Real Property Tax Services will also be with us, as will our assessor. I hope you'll mark your calendar for this informative evening coming up and take the time to learn more about the impacts that homestead have had around New York State. That is it for me. Anybody else have any announcements that they can think of?
On that thing with, the debate thing or whatever it is.
Candidates forum?
Candidates forum. I told him that at this meeting at the community center that I wouldn't be there.
Oh,
I thought they were expecting.
oh, really? So they included you, so you're not able to attend?
I don't know that, for the situation that I'm in right now.
Oh,
don't
got
know.
it, okay.
If I can, I will, but if,
Oh, okay, so you're not sure. I know that they put you on the program.
yeah, I saw, I have a,
So did you RSVP?
Reach out to them.
no, I didn't tell them I would or I wouldn't. I said at the meeting that I wouldn't,
Okay, well, we'll try to get in touch with them and let them know, so.
but if I can, I will, but I don't know.
Joke.
Yeah, I don't think I'm on because I think I'm working that night. And actually, October, is that same, what?
October 26th.
Right. So my announcement is that one of the things is on October 26th from 4:30 to 5:45, before that forum, is a student advisory committee for the senator and all children who go to school in Ossining or Briarcliff or who live in the district and may go to school somewhere else between 8th grade and 12th grade are welcome to come. So again, it's at 4:30 at the Ossining Public Library in the Boot Arts Theater until about 5:45.
I also think the Lions Club is having an event about gerrymandering, and how political districts are drawn, and how and other topics related to voting, and probably a little bit about voting reform and maybe even campaign finance reform. And that's at Elks Lodge, and I believe that's at 7 o'clock, and it's $25 includes entrance and dinner, and there'll be an interesting discussion. So if you don't want to come to the candidates debate, then feel free to attend another session at about politics at the Elks Club, the Lions. Elks Lodge with the Lions Club.
May I add one more announcement to your
Me?
list? Don't forget, November 7th is Election Day.
Thank you, yes.
And it is your right to get out and vote, and polls are open from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m., so please make sure you get out and vote.
And also just a reminder that you can still you can actually submit an absentee ballot in person up until November 6th, I believe. You can have one in by mail, postmarked, I'm pretty sure it's October 31st.
No, I believe the postmark date was today.
It was I think it was the 31st, because I had thought it was the 13th and decided that it was
What
a
am I doing?
moment of flip-flopping, not on things, but just the numbers. So I think we can double check, but I'm pretty sure you have until October 31st to get it postmarked and mailed. You can download an absentee ballot application from the Board of Elections, Westchester County Board of Elections website, and mail it into Westchester County Board of Elections, and as long as you get it postmarked, that's fine. I think you even can get your absentee ballot in. If you do that, you can even get it in after the election, and it will still be counted, as I understand it.
Well, the other important information is if you don't know where your voting poll is, clerk, where would you get that information? Would you call the Westchester Board of Elections?
They can call the Westchester Board of Elections, or they can also call us.
The clerk's office.
And we also have absentee ballot applications available.
Right. I think we have them upstairs.
So anybody who has concerns about not knowing where they are supposed to vote can always call the town village clerk here in Ossining at,
762-8428.
there you go.
Thank you. Okay.
Okay, we'll move on to liaison reports.
Yeah. It's bittersweet news to say that the Ossining Boat and Canoe Club has completed another successful boating season on our beautiful Hudson River. But the bittersweet part is that all the boat docks are out, the boats are out of the water, moorings are out.
Even though it's however million degrees
I know, and
today.
even though it's still summertime, we've gotten tricked with that before, where it was beautiful, and the next day we had a snowstorm in October. So we're not getting fooled again.
Okay.
The boats are out, it's all buttoned up, and soon it'll be time to start collecting toys for our local Ossining kids that have needs.
Wonderful. Is
So we'll start working on that.
that the next big event? Boat club?
Toys for Tots.
You know of?
We have a Hudson River Boat and Yacht Club Association coming up the last Thursday of this month, where all the boat and canoe clubs and all kinds of marinas from up and down the Hudson, there are about 50 clubs that come for the meeting. So we're hosting that. They hit a different club every month, and we're hosting this.
Also, I think
November.
the Byington, that just reminds me that the Byington
I think that's a
Scholarship
Shattermuck this year.
is at Shattuck this year on Monday, November 6th. And everybody's invited to attend. It's an opportunity for many of our local agencies and organizations to recognize some of our outstanding employees and to spend time together for election day, the day before election day every year.
Town clerk and to Councilwoman Feldman. There was a funeral recently of a firefighter. Oh, you do? Because I saw it, but I didn't.
Bingle.
Stephen Bingle, yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
I have it
yes.
at the end.
Okay, well,
I'm gonna, just to acknowledge that we lost a firefighter of many years, and I have closing the meeting in his memory.
okay, great.
Okay, we have no departmental reports. Seeing you know, we have no public comments on agenda items, which will bring us into the adoption. Resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Ossining hereby approves the October 10th, 2017 minutes of the regular meeting as presented.
Do I have a motion?
So moved.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? I just want to make note that there was some problem relaying the meeting. It didn't get posted right away, the October 10th meeting, but it is up on the website on the YouTube channel now.
Resolved the Town Board of the Town of Ossining hereby approves the October 17th, 2017 minutes of the special meeting as presented.
Do I have a motion?
So moved.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Resolved the Town Board of the Town of Ossining hereby approves the voucher detail report dated October 24th, 2017, in the amount of $824,505.78.
Do I have a motion?
Second.
So as you can see, we have an especially large voucher detail report this week because I think last time we had an especially small one. So sometimes that's this is what happens. As we discussed last time, the billing cycle for all of our biggest expenses seem to be the same. In this run, we're paying 1 month of medical coverage, 1 month of the IMAs with the Village of Ossining, some extensive paving at Dale Cemetery, which was part of our approved 2017 capital work, and one of 6 annual payments to the Ossining Volunteer Ambulance Corps. Questions? All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
Resolved the Town Board of the Town of Ossining hereby appoints Sheila Lilly Ossining to the probationary position of court attendant in the Ossining Town Court at an hourly rate of $20 effective October 30th, 2017.
Do I have a motion?
Second.
So we interviewed some excellent candidates for the position last week, and we wish we could have hired them all because they were terrific. However, we are very excited for Sheila Lilly to join the town team. And I know the court, who has been short-staffed for some time now, will be very happy to have her. Sheila is a retired corrections officer from Sing Sing. She's very much a part of the fabric of Ossining. We're looking forward to having her be a part of the fabric of the town of Ossining court system. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed?
Resolved, the Town Board of the Town of Ossining hereby authorizes the supervisor to enter into a contract with Corporate Plans, Inc., doing business as CPI HR P.O. Box 293, Syracuse, New York, and with corporate offices at 6830 Cochrane Road, Salone, Ohio, for consulting services in connection with employee benefits administration under the Affordable Care Act, effective April 15th, 2016, through April 14th, 2018, at a fee not to exceed $8,075 per year for 2 years, subject to approval by council to the town as to form.
Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
So this is to make sure that we continue to be in compliance with the Affordable Care Act, and that's pretty much what this company has been doing us since it was, I guess, since it was implemented. And we're very happy with their services and looking forward to continue to work with them.
I have a question. So this says 2016 to 2018. Okay. Which is perfect because we don't really know if we're going to have the ACA after that, right? And I'm not being facetious.
Yeah.
I'm just saying we don't know what's happening with healthcare. So, yeah, after that time seems like a good time to see whether or not we're renewing, or if they're going to help us understand something different. You know what I mean?
Want to say anything?
I said
Okay.
what you were going
All
to
right.
say.
Okay. Okay, all those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
Resolved, the Town Board of the Town of Austin hereby authorizes the town clerk to advertise a request for bids for the delivery of meals and supplies for the nutrition program located in the Austin Community Center. Bids shall be submitted no later than 10 a.m. on Monday, November 27th, to the office of the town clerk.
Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
So it's that time for us to go out for bids for the senior nutrition program meals. We've been very well served for the past 3 years by Hubbard's Cupboard, but now the contract is up and it's time for us to go out for new bids. Questions? All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
The Town Board of the Town of Austin hereby authorizes the supervisor to sign a renewed retainer agreement with Bonchonig and King PLLC to continue serving as labor counsel for the Town of Austin from the years 2018 through 2020, according to the terms and conditions of their letter dated October 19th, 2017, subject to approval by council to the town as to form.
Do I have a motion?
Second.
So I'm pleased to bring this resolution in front of the board. Our labor attorneys have been with the town for many years, and I can personally attest to the fact that Craig and his associate Hillary are extremely professional, accessible, knowledgeable, responsive, and help us to work towards fair contracts that also protect the town. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed?
Resolved, the Town Board of the Town of Austin hereby authorizes the town clerk to advertise a request for bids for the collection of residential refuse and recyclables in accordance with specifications available in the offices of the town clerk. Sealed bids shall be received no later than 10 a.m. on Friday, November 17th, 2017, in the town clerk's office, 16 Croton Avenue, in said town.
Do you have a motion?
Second.
So we discussed this at our October 3rd Town Hall meeting, and we've been tweaking it ever since. Special thanks to this board for their input, and to our Highway Superintendent, Michael G. O'Connor, for making sure we didn't miss a thing. And also, as we mentioned before, we got some input from Ron and Michelle in Scarsdale, and we're very appreciative of their help as well. All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
Therefore, be it resolved that the following changes to the Dale Cemetery fee schedule be implemented effective October 25th, 2017. Residents of the town of Ossining, grave prices, all sections, single death grave, $1,900, double death grave, $2,400. Non-residents of the town of Ossining, grave prices, all sections, single death grave, $3,000, double death grave, $3,500.
I have a motion.
Second.
So our superintendent of cemeteries, Pete Connolly, addressed this issue of fee changes with the board at our last work session. I'm happy to move forward in a way that keeps our fees in line with other similar cemeteries in our area, while while also allowing our residents who pay into the expenses of our cemeteries through their taxes to still receive a reduced rate for a plot in our beautiful community cemetery. Thank you to Mr. Connolly for working with us to get this done. Questions? All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
Resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Austin hereby authorizes the supervisor to sign an agreement with Firm Cazada for providing executive director and event coordination services for 2017 Forest Ophirs Haunted Hayride taking place on Friday, October 27th, 2017, and Saturday, October 28th, 2017.
Do I have a motion?
Second.
So Fern Quesada has been working on this event with, that happens at Cedar Lane Park for several years, and she has done an exceptional job getting the event ready for our residents. She does have a large team of people that she taps, many volunteers, as well as working with our park staff. But for the town's protection and for hers, we are entering into this agreement to ensure that the proper insurance coverage is in place and that the revenue from ticket sales is handled as prescribed. I want to offer special thanks to Fern and her crew for working so hard these past few months, blood, sweat, and tears for sure, and especially today when the weather was not on their side just a couple of days before the big event. And I think that they managed to batten down the hatches and get everything back in place. But it was a little scary, but I think that they are going to be in good shape still for Friday night. All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
Resolved the Town Board of the Town of Austin hereby authorizes the supervisor to sign an agreement with Sean R. McGooey, DBA Flaming Barrels of Monkeys Entertainment for performing as outlined in the agreement for the 2017 Forest Ophirs Haunted Hayride taking place on Friday, October 27th, 2017, and Saturday, October 28th, 2017.
Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, so as we discussed earlier, we're going to have a fantastic fire show on the field at the Forest Ophirs Haunted Hayride. So if you are too spooked out to get spooked on the hayride, you can enjoy the fire show on the field, and even if you do go on the hayride, you can still enjoy it. This is to make sure that we have everything in place that also protects the town during this extravaganza. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Resolved the Town Board of the Town of Austin hereby accepts the following meeting minutes from the Town Planning Board dated June 21st, 2017, and July 11th, 2017.
Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Resolved the Town Board of the Town of Austin hereby accepts the following monthly reports for the month of September 2017 from the Town Building Department.
Do I have a motion?
So moved.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
That brings us to visitor recognition. Not seeing anyone, may I have a motion for an adjournment?
So moved.
Into executive session for, yeah, no, whoopsie. We're adjourning into executive session for contracts and advice of counsel.
Dana?
And also, yes, I wanted to close the meeting. I wanted to make a motion to adjourn the meeting in memory of Steve Bingle. Oh, is that what it was?
No.
Oh, I thought you were reminding me of that. Okay.
No, I just wanted to say I looked up the last day to postmark your absentee ballot is October 31st.
October 31st,
And the last day to hand it in
Application.
person, the application.
right?
And the last day in person is November 6th, yes.
Okay, thanks. Okay, so anyway, as I was saying, I would like to make a motion to adjourn this meeting into executive session in memory of Steve Bingle, a volunteer member of the Austin Fire Department, passed away last week at the age of 66. Our thoughts are with his family and his Austin Fire Department brothers and sisters.
So moved.
Second. Thank you, everybody, and we'll see everybody. Have a great week. As a reminder, next week is a fifth Tuesday, so the town board will not be meeting. In the meantime, I hope to see you this Friday and Saturday nights at Cedar Lane Park for the Forest of Fears. Have I mentioned that a couple times? The Haunted Hayride, tickets still available at forestofears.org. But don't wait, many time slots will soon be sold out. This is if you just skipped to the end of the meeting and didn't watch the beginning. So no tickets are planned to be sold at the event. Have a great week, happy Halloween, and our next meeting is moved due to Election Day, so we will see you for the town board's next work session on Wednesday, November 8th, back at 16 Croton Avenue. Thanks so much, everybody, and have a great week.